This is the hardest part, I think, for a female to give up. And I decided I didn't want to give this up, so I did not. I did not give up on closets.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. We're here meeting Kix.
Hi, Bob.
And Kix's story is really, really fascinating. She stealth parks in San Diego while she continues to work. Now Kix is going to show us how she stealth parks in San Diego for almost 4 years.
Exactly.
In her Ram ProMaster. So we'll follow your lead.
Okay, so starting up front, I think the most important part is not having reflectix in the window. So I chose to use upholstery fabric and make curtains here. So looking in, you see nothing but black. You're still able to see the steering wheel and the sun visors, the dash very clearly.
Well, that raises an issue with light escaping around the curtain.
Well, I have 2 curtains, so you'll see here.
Okay.
Yep. So this is just to block out for temperature control and for reflectix. So this keeps the cab area cooler. This here is a Noggle.
Oh, look at that.
Have you ever seen it?
I have never seen this.
So this is called a Noggle, and this I also use for temperature control while I'm driving. So this hooks right up to here. It removes so you can take it on and off. And then you just turn on your heat or your air conditioning, and it's a tube that I have in the back, and I'll show you that when we go to the back side. So that can, instead of cooling down or heating up the front, I can just put all of the effort into the back. It fits every vehicle.
That's just adjustable.
Yep, it comes with a zip tie here, if you want to zoom in. So there's 2 different. This attaches right on with a zip tie. And then this, just insert and
it's like your dump tank, except
exactly,
for this.
Exactly.
What a brilliant idea.
So then, of course, I have a little bit of storage here, my yoga mat and my moonshade and whatnot there.
So you've blocked off your side door.
I did block off my side door. I had my side door open for a while, and I realized that I don't use it that much. I prefer the privacy more. And I also kind of had a little paranoia in the beginning about getting broken into. And so I thought if somebody's going to break into my van, they're going to break into the side door. So I want them to be met with a brick wall.
Right.
And that is what I've done. Quite literally, it is a brick wall. So I usually enter from the front to the back, but when I'm out in this kind of environment, I just use the back door. So here it starts off with my seating area. Which is also my restroom.
Oh, okay. I know what that means.
So I have a C-head composting toilet.
Nice.
And then all of my toiletries here for getting ready during the day is just right at my fingertips here. So in here I have got, extra towels and washcloths, and then this is like my first aid kit and medicines. This side contains extra toiletries, your regular stuff.
The stuff of life.
And then all of this stuff here is stuff that I like to access right at my fingertips. So my toothbrush, my scissors, my cleaning supplies, some office supplies, and I have water. I have water under pressure. I have cold drinking water, spray water, and then hot drinking water.
And this looks like a kitchen counter.
This is from IKEA. This is where I stopped my build. I built everything myself until I got here. I was done building at this point, so I went and bought this.
Right.
So this is IKEA, as well as the bookshelf underneath is IKEA. So, and then underneath here I have...
Tremendous organization.
I do. I have got my basic kitchen utensils that I use on a regular basis, dirty laundry, and then my garbage, which is also my footstool. Here I've got a second sink and dish strainer. The sink houses the #1 best invention ever of van life in my hot water bottle. So I have 4 of these every night. My best friend. Water, dish strainer, and then I use just a kitty litter container for my gray water, and I dump every day. And then stuff to clean the outside of my van and my solar panels, and then my water, which I have on a foot pump.
Very nice. It looks like a really good marine pump.
Exactly.
That would last a long, long time.
I have a little emergency kit, my tools here, office supplies and electronics, and then that's my bag to go to the gym and shower.
And you did the whole build except for the
Except
kitchen
for
area.
the kitchen area, yes.
Wow, you did a great job.
Thank you. This houses all of my dishes. Full dishes, and then I have like oatmeal station and tea station. Down below, pantry. So I have a full pantry. I have the induction cooktop, but I also use butane stove.
Right. So, you have solar on the roof, I saw.
Yep.
A couple hundred watts?
Yep, I have 200 watts of solar. I have a 170 amp hour battery and a 4,000 watt inverter. Then over here, I've got the Berkey. So for larger items, this pulls out here. And then this is my stove.
Oh, wow. What a clever
butane
idea.
Stove is in here. So I just pull that out, and then I'm able to cook right underneath the skylight here. And then this also pulls all the way out and becomes my desk.
Wow. Really well thought out. Did you design the whole thing yourself?
I did.
Wow.
And below here is where I keep all of my pots and pans, my exercise chirp wheels, yoga blocks, and then some shoes, my everyday shoes. This is the hardest part, I think, for a female to give up. And I decided I didn't want to give this up, so I did not. I did not give up on closets.
So life in the van, it hasn't been much of a sacrifice. There's some, of course,
Yes.
but it's not terrible.
Not terrible. No. So this is my faux brick fireplace.
Right?
And this is where the Noggle lives. So the Noggle lives right here. And when I want to use it to heat the place up, I just put it here. And then I warm my hands by the fire.
Very clever. So you just fire up the van and you got heat.
Exactly.
Do you have one on both sides? Or?
I don't,
No,
but I also have a buddy heater. And then here, again, I said I didn't want to give up. I have 2 closets.
2 closets.
So this is the summer closet and
Right.
the pajamas. So I've got 2 down here. Again, more shoes. And then down below I've got my rain gear and then stuff for fire. Everything you could need down there. Fire starters and lighters and shovels. And then we turn over here, and then this is the sofa area. Right below is where the refrigerator lives. So
Oh, yeah.
this pulls out here. And then below here is my tub that becomes my shower in the back. And then more storage for that there. In this step is where my inverter lives. And then right below here is the battery, which you can access through here. I'll show you in a minute. So the bench seat lifts up here.
Oh, nice.
And I've got more storage.
Yes.
And then the battery and whatnot's in here. Where do I sleep?
Yes, that's my next
Where do
question.
I sleep? Let me show you.
Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
This comes down, this comes down, and I'm going to step right in front of you, Bob. This is the legs.
Hinge?
On a
Yeah.
hinge. This comes down. This is a standard twin mattress, 8-inch foam mattress. Back here I've got some more storage. So this is where all my blankets and pillows live. And then these cushions go right in here.
I thought they were awfully big,
Yeah,
but they were purpose made.
exactly.
And that becomes a huge bed then.
And now this becomes essentially a full-size bed.
Right.
Yes.
Amazing. You're quite the handy woman.
I tried. And that's the other thing is build within your budget.
Right.
And you don't have to be very skilled. I did this with 2 saws and a drill. So it's not hard work.
I think this might be the most creative van I've ever seen.
Thank you.
You don't have hot water.
I don't. That is the only thing. I do boil water.
Yeah.
In fact, I could put the shower together for you if you want to.
Sure. Everything else.
Let's do it.
Everything else has been so amazing. This this will be too. So we'll assume you boiled some water.
Yep, I've boiled some water. So this is, you know, my shower. I think a lot of people have these.
Yes, those are really common. I highly recommend them.
So I would set up my basin.
Pull it up.
And then my shower curtain here. I have magnets inside of the shower curtain. And I have magnets installed into my ceiling.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I put up my shower.
Yeah.
And take it.
Oh, I
and
see.
Right.
Right.
Whoops, that fell. There we go. Closes me in, and then I just take my shower here.
Wow. Very good.
Yes. And then when I'm done, I usually hang the shower curtain, just magnet it to the side of the van to dry.
Kix, I got to say that was an astounding job you've done.
Thank you.
The workmanship is great, but the design is brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
It was a lot of fun to design. There isn't much I would do differently. A few things, but not much. One thing that I did do premature was the roof, and I guess that would be my advice to anybody starting out, is before you cut holes into your roof, know where you're going to put things on the inside. I didn't, and that's one of my biggest regrets, is the placement of my fans.
The last thing you do is the roof. Right. Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
And after 4 years, no regrets. You love it?
I do. Yep.
Yeah, I can see why. Everything is there. It's easy to place. It's attractive and useful, and you're saving every month. You put that money in your pocket.
Exactly.
And that's astounding. Travel when you want, turn the key, drive away.
Yes. So it's been great fun.
Yeah.
Yep. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, very good. Just amazing job. Thank you for sharing your story. I think there are a lot of people going to hear this and see this and think, I can do that.
You can do it.
You can. Wow. Well, everyone, I know you've been inspired. This is fantastic work. So if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you so much, Kix.